Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy 1st of February to everyone. January went quick, didn't it? So it is time to pull some another prompt for the art club, and I've got them here. They're still the same ones, I haven't changed anything, but before I pull it I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the going forward and doing more prompts. So if you're still with me, and many of you seem to want to carry on and keep going, I asked last time that if you had any suggestions to perhaps drop them in the comments or something, and some of you have done that. There's no grand rush, so you can still add things to me, and I just thought I'd go through what people said and see what you guys make of it, really. So Debbie, who is Paper Lace and Some, suggested a mix of colours, so like telling us what colours to use perhaps, and she also suggested having perhaps a separate pot of colours so that we choose our prompt and then we choose from the pot of colours what colours we're using. So I'm going to throw that idea out there to see what people think before I'm not going to just decide what we're doing. So that's one thing. And in here there are some things. There's some monochrome, I think, and I think there's some other, I can't remember, but there are some things in there. But we could certainly look at adding like just specific colours or colour mixes or something like that. Single numbers, single letters. So maybe you'd have like an A and you could do what you like with it. Obviously you can do what you like with any of it, or numbers, but those were Debbie's suggestions. Evelyn suggested using a stencil, using a medium, I guess like gel medium or gesso or any of those sort of artist type mediums, not a clairvoyant or anything like that. Collage, something you might find in a fairy tale. Create using your least favourite colour. And create a tribute to, and you can, she's leaving that for you to choose who you create a tribute to. Christine has suggested us having more techniques in the pot, which I'm going to come to in a minute. Anne Lane also suggested different techniques. She suggested putting animals in, stencils, again Evelyn said stencils as well, using just paints, beads, watercolours. So I'm not sure if we've got watercolours or not. Part of me thinks we might already have that in there, and I'll double check when I go through them all. Antonio suggested metallic, buttons, black and white, botanical, savannah, and I forgot to put it on. I was going to put it on the end, but it went onto the second page and I forgot to change it. Music. So there's some suggestions there. I had some suggestions also. I thought we could choose some lyrics from a song or poem that you like and try and make that into something. Mosaics, we could try and do some mosaics. Use a ruler. And then I also put in something silly or ridiculous, like you could choose, but like pets in dresses or something, just something silly. Right, now this is where I got a bit stuck. So techniques. I need your input here, guys. I've thought about doing like the string pull and I haven't done it, so I don't think. You put paint down, you put some string on it, you put another piece of paper on top and you pull the string out. But I've called it a string pull, it might have another name. Paint or ink smooshing, because we can make pages or whatever we want with those. Resist technique, so you could either do it by embossing with clear or white, or using a wax crayon or masking fluid or wax pencil, or a candle even, I think you can use, and then going over it with watercolour. And obviously where you've got the waxy bit, it doesn't, the paint doesn't stay on there. And printing, so you could either do stamping, but I was thinking if you've got jelly plates or even if you don't, you could just do some kind of printing with stamps and whatever. So, I need some more ideas for techniques. My brain went dead. I've had a thing and I can't come up with things. So if you can think of anything that we could add in here, that would be great. And then colours. This is the thing. What are we going to do? Are we going to say pull out whatever we're doing, our prompt, and have a separate pot of colours and say maybe pick 3 or 2 or something like that, and either you use all of them or one of them, or should we just have some prompts in there that say you've got to use black and pink, you've got to use gold, red and violet. I don't know, I'm just picking off the top of my head. Tell me what you think about that idea as well. What are we going to do about the colour issue? Do we just want some prints, some prompts that say, you know, use this particular colour this week and that's it? Or do we want a separate pot where we pull out the prompt anyway and we have to stick to a colour? You know, I'm easy either way. It doesn't really matter to me. And also I am, you know, if you watch my pick 10 videos and things like that, I will change things to how I want to do them anyway, and you should do the same. Remember, the prompts are there really for guidance and to give you ideas and, you know, how you get started. But if you don't want to do it that way, don't do it that way. You do it your way. So just come back to me with some ideas. If you feel embarrassed about putting your name to them and you don't want them, you don't want to put it in the comments, just send me an email. And I'll leave my email, but send me an email and put in what you think. If you're happy to just put your idea in the comments, do that, and I'll go through those again. But you know, if we all do it this time at the end of this video or whatever, around about now, for the next one, I'll have organised it hopefully and got some new prompts. So we've got a bigger pot. I've got a bigger pot ready. I've got to decorate it, but I have a bigger pot ready and waiting to go. So. Anyway, less waffle, Steph. I'm not going to get them all out. I'm just going to give them a good shake. Okay, so the last one, hopefully from the jar as it stands at the moment. And I won't take these ones out unless they repeat, so I shall leave them in. Right, I'm going in. I'm going to grab that one, I think. I don't know what it is. I hope it's just one. Right, are we ready? What could it be? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know where to start on that. Sweet treat, it says. Sweet treat. So your take on sweet treat. I'm going to have a little think about that. Anyway, have a little play with it. Come back to me with your ideas for the next round of prompts, and hopefully by the next video I'll have got a new thing full of different prompts or 2 pots or whatever we're going to do, and we'll move on from there. But in the meantime, have fun with Sweet Treat. Looking forward to seeing what you create, and have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. Literally no clue. I think I'm more scared of this than bling, because at least with bling I knew what I was going to have to use. Anyway, have fun with it. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.